Oh, welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode number 364. You're thinking, wait a minute, didn't you say you were going to do Demon Warrior Try? I did. But I realized, though, it's been 2 weeks, and I really wanted to basically get back to the series before the month is over. And here's the thing. This series doesn't have many episodes left. Yeah, Magiranger only had 15 episodes to go prior to watching these 4 episodes discussed here, which are basically episode 35, 38, which means, as this video, there's like 11 left. You're like, really? 11? Yes, 11. So, if I don't go to work tomorrow, that means I can probably finish up probably almost all of it tomorrow. Who knows? So in these 4 episodes, the first 2 episodes here, the very first episode is mostly a clip show, where they find out that their mother's alive, and then we see Veronica and her 2 vampire twins, who just read a book about and basically it's a clip show mostly, until about halfway through, and of course they remember about memories. There's even a flashback to the very first couple episodes, where it's revealed the whole, like, they're thinking, wait a minute, I thought Warzone killed basically their mom. Well, it turns out that her heir, Icer, who pierced him, apparently briefly returned his memory to him, so she got sealed. Now, I'm sure this was probably basically like either that they probably wrote her out of the series, either because they had plans for her and like, oh crap, the series doesn't have much time left. Now, maybe there was plans to have this series go a little bit longer. I'd say a couple more episodes maybe. But maybe there was maybe there was a rating slippage. And that's probably what we're going to get for the rest of the series. So Ranka just happened to come across this area in the Infestia, in the Netherworld, where she comes across the Infestia's evil gods. And here are their names. We have Dragon, their leader, who, yes, he is all 10 of these people do pop up in Power Rangers as the 10 Terrors. There's also Saphir, Gorgon, Sphinx, Drake, Ifrit, Cyclops, Toad, Wyvern, and Titan. And they're all in giant form, like a lot of the time. Occasionally they go regular form. Sphinx is described by Wyvern as the smartest of all of them. Drake and Sapphire are the brutes, and everyone's like warrior gods. So basically their whole thing is like, okay, we need to punish this. So they go to the surface and unveil, hi, we're the 10 evil gods. And you show them, and right back down. And they're on steps for some reason. So then they go to a ritual, which was, yes, they did use this scene in Power Rangers, in Mystic Force, where they run a circle and figure out who goes, and basically they're all taking turns who gets punished as ever so first. First being Ifrit, the fire god. His whole thing is about burning down buildings and trying to have their opponents basically like at first that the Mad Rangers are denied fighting him because surface dwellers cannot participate in this fight. Because if they do, Magictopia will be destroyed. But then they point out, though, that's bullcrap. They can because their father was a holy saint. And yeah, you're right. And it takes basically a whole episode to realize this. And they eventually come to a spell, which then he's somewhat beaten, and then eventually his time runs out because of the Dark Commandments. So he's killed by Dagon for failing to fulfill his Dark Commandment. Yep, so they just set rules again, and of course people who set the rules have to follow them. And then like the very next episode, by the way, Veronica is not really used very much. He's just there watching these 10 giants do their thing. And, of course, Wyvern does explain to everybody who they are. And, by the way, they do find out that their mother's alive, or she's surrounded by thorns. They do ask Ifrit about this, And he says, "You beat me, I'll give you information." He's like, "Not me. You have to be all the other gods to find information." And then the very next episode, we go to the circle thing, and it's Cyclops, the sniper. Which I tend to wonder this, basically, because these guys are ancient beings, and yet Cyclops is basically a robot. Where he's a sniper, and he's like sniping all over the place. First he was giant, so he's making buildings disappear. And eventually they come up with the interesting plan. Have them all run and hide while he fires at them. Eventually, it's the eldest brother, Makito. He finds out, like, basically where his hiding spot is. So, he's hiding out in the inside the world of mirrors. And they drag him out, and they basically beat him, thanks to a brand new spell. And everybody's shocked at the fact that beat a god. Wow. Meanwhile, though, on the B plot, Drake is not happy with the fact he can't go to the surface, so... Well, he basically goes to one of the Mirror Worlds to fight, of course, Magiranger, who is trading with Smokey. And by the way, Dagon knows nothing about this. He just snuck off to do this. So, they fight for a while. Veronica basically finds him in court, informs Drake where he is. And because of how terrifying he is, she didn't want to basically drag him. But basically, she did her job. She did find him. And of course, Dagon has to punish him for not bringing him back. But then Spinks like, I'll take care of that. So Spinks basically goes and stops him and tells him, go home. You can't be out here. Go home. Kind of the way. And then we have a conversation between Magiranger and Spinks. Like why I do things, why service was interesting. And, well, she's gone for quite a while. And that's pretty much the 4 episodes in a nutshell. Quite interesting start to this particular arc. It's also the shortest of all 3 arcs of the whole series. Because this arc is only about 15 episodes. Yes. Yes, compared to the previous arc, which was 16, the first arc was 18. I do appreciate the clip. Now, yeah, most 35 was a clip show, but it was utilized really well as memories and reading, of course, a book. I thought this was really cool. And Wyvern, where he basically, I love how he's explaining everybody so much. Not a bad idea. And he probably, like, I think was one of the air gods, really wanted to kill her because she just happened to be there. Oh, and apparently their plan is to resurrect Nama as, like, an absolute god. That's basically their plan. I'm like, okay, interesting. And you don't have much time. And you have, like, 2 episodes to deal with a monster? Yes. And I should point out that we have 11 episodes left. And you expect basically to deal with 8 monsters in 11 episodes. I'm like, it's like this plot, basically, the whole thing with dealing with these people is like, and this is my personal guess, my thinking is that maybe they decided to do this, like, maybe the other arc went on a little too long. Or maybe this arc was going to go on for a few more episodes than it was. But no, we have the rest of our ending. Well, we do wrap up if one can say, we're going to continue the plot thread of basically, which god has the Magiranger's mom? Which, this is going to be interesting. Yep. So yeah, that's particularly it, particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not dislike button. Next up we have is a couple Comic Corners. And I probably may be able to go back to watching Magiranger. Who knows? Okay, next video. Bye.